Life's a gamble, take a chance. In the twilight of fortune's dance.
Vegas is about to mix Star Wars, tequila, and 40 hours of chaos. And somehow, we ended up talking about insider trading, flying taxis, and whether almond milk is a crime. Welcome to the only show where this makes sense.
Host with voices rich and cool. Share the secrets, break the rules. Martini wisdom flows like gold. Every episode a story told.
That's how we need to do it from now on.
I like it. Greetings. Welcome to the show, everybody. On my left, it's Christian Mental Ward. He's like pocket aces in the fact that he gets cracked every tournament.
Yikes.
On my right, he's like pocket kings and the fact that he's one ace away from a terrible board. It's Jesus Lighter LeDuc. I messed up my intros. I had something.
Push through it.
I was going to make a joke about you're the gambler among us, but okay.
I'm Drew Masur. I'm like a 2-7 because deuces never loses until they do.
Gross.
I wanted to do a pocket king.
Welcome
to Sin City Spin.
Where you're like two dudes, and then I lost it in the middle of it. I think my gummy kicked in.
Drink some more milk.
I did, right?
Yeah, I should have had more milk today.
Have the pre-show milk.
What's a gallon of milk up to today, Drew?
It's like depending on the brand. Yeah, man, it's like $7.
Depending on the cow.
Depending on the cow or the nut.
Why buy the cow when you get the sex for free?
Why are you?
There's milk.
There's a terrible joke about nut milk, but okay.
I took the high road on that one.
It's not milk, it's juice. It's not juice. You squeeze it and the juice comes out. When you squeeze a lemon and the lemon it's lemon juice.
Square. So you've squeezed nuts and got juice to come out? I'm pretty sure you just blend it with water.
You know, I think to be called milk, it should come from a teat.
You know a lot about squeezing nuts, apparently.
Only these nuts. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show.
If you're
we have cool stuff to talk about.
If you're still with us,
and we hope you are.
Put in the comments whether or not you think nut milk is milk or juice.
It's juice. It's almond juice. It's cashew juice.
What about oatmeal?
Oatmeal?
Yeah, because they have oat milk.
Oh,
you squeeze
no!
You're
squeezing. It doesn't have a tit. A teat.
Fair enough.
Then you're just if you squeeze it till the juice comes out, it's juice.
I'm alarmed because while having that conversation, which should alarm me, I looked over and realized you don't have printed notes. You have a 3x5 index card.
Have one. All I needed was one note to talk about this today. I didn't need additional facts and figures to support my argument.
Okay, now I'm very frightened.
All right. I don't want to jump in and go first.
Please. Jump in and go first.
You guys remember the Mirage, right?
Yeah.
The Mirage Hotel, the bones of the hotel are still there. The big Hard Rock guitar is getting built out in front of it. It looks really cool, actually. I'm excited to see that.
Yep.
Do you remember who used to perform at the Mirage?
The Tiger guys, right?
The Tiger guys, yeah.
Yes.
They had names. Use them.
Leonard and Nimoy,
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy, yes. And Siegfried and Roy, back in the late 80s, were graced with a statue, late 90s, were graced with a statue right on Las Vegas Boulevard out in front of the Mirage. Well, that statue has now been moved because of the active work and demolition going on, building the new Hard Rock Hotel, the big guitar-shaped hotel, has been moved to the Neon Museum.
Oh, excellent.
So, I never got to see Siegfried and Roy when we were living here the first time. Did you guys ever get to see Siegfried and Roy?
I did. I mean, it was a good show. Like they got those tigers
until it wasn't.
Until it wasn't. I mean, I hope it's not too soon. Like that tiger went tiger.
It's been 22 years. I think we're okay.
And
it's safe. Yeah, Tiger did tiger shit.
Which
in every show.
Yeah.
That I've ever seen involving tigers. Invariably, at some point,
The tiger goes tiger.
Tiger does
'Cause
tiger
they're
shit.
cats, and cats are wicked little things.
Yes.
And sometimes wicked big things, like tigers.
Tiger's in a tiger.
Yep.
Yep.
Sometimes you go, nom noms.
So good show. I never got to see it.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, good show. I mean,
it was,
very 90s show.
it was very popular.
Look, it jumped through the hula hoop.
Yeah.
Look, it jumped through the hula hoop on fire.
Yeah.
And I'm going, man, if that ever hits its balls, it's going to eat you.
Yeah. Yeah.
These nuts.
All comes back to the nuts.
I'll come back to the nut milk.
Yes. Tiger milk.
Tiger
So,
milk.
question number 2 on this one. Have you guys been to the Neon Museum?
Is that the one where the grasshopper spits fire?
No, that's a container
That's
park.
Container Park.
Yeah.
Neon
And it's
Museum.
a
Actually,
praying mantis.
embarrassingly, no, I haven't, and we keep making plans to go. And then, the weather's gonna be bad because the tour to take is the one at sundown.
Yeah.
And they like on their website, they're constantly changing. They have new tours all the time.
Yep.
It's the front office is the original lobby of the La Concha
Hotel,
which
they moved it
by Paul
3
Revere
blocks
Williams.
down.
Yeah. So I mean, the whole thing really is that is like probably the most Vegas place in Vegas.
But just about it's I've been to the I don't think it was the Sunset Tour. I think it was the one. There's like later ones, right?
Yeah.
Because we went in the winter, so the Sunset Tour is like at 4:30 in the afternoon, right? But yeah, it's totally worth seeing. Lots of and the exhibits are constantly changing. They're constantly adding stuff. They're constantly kind of moving stuff around so they can fit the new stuff in, and that's.
And then they restore stuff, and they especially
cool.
now if you go all the way, they're trying to that effort where they're connecting from the stratosphere all the way down to Fremont. You are still seeing some of the old hotel signs and some of the old. They are actively engaged and still kind of keeping the history of Las Vegas as they modernize, which is pretty
and
awesome.
one of the cool things is all these signs have been held onto for so many years, even after some of these hotels have closed, because the hotels didn't actually own the signs.
Right.
Yesco, the ones that makes the signs, would actually build the signs, own the signs, and would put them on the hotels and let the hotels use them. They're the ones who made the Las Vegas sign. They own the Welcome to Las Vegas sign.
Right, and I did not know that they didn't own the signs. I do know that Yesco, there was a story of this young designer. She was fresh out of college, and at the time, no one considered female designers a big deal, and she's the one that...
Some of us still don't. Just kidding, ladies.
She was the one that actually just she came up with the whole and she got it. She's like like I was working for a company. They own it, but I still get to say I did that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Definitely worth going to see the Neon Museum. If you're ever in town, make time to see the Neon Museum. It's worth the trip.
I like it.
Yes. Right
on.
Absolutely. It will add it to our must do.
I don't think you can get milk there though, Drew.
Fair enough.
Bring your own.
I'll have some before.
Bring your own.
So
Maybe I'll meet a nice
That's
lady.
what I got. Nice little light Vegas-y topic to start us off today.
I like it. Thank you. It's great.
I like that. Segues nicely into my thing. I sort of have 2 things, but the first one is it's by the time this airs, it's May, and May is a banner time to be in Las Vegas. And if you are coming, there's a lot of cool stuff happening at the entertainment capital of the world.
Sports and entertainment capital of the world.
Sports and entertainment capital. Go Knights. Yeah.
Go Knights, go.
Go Knights, go. They are this close, man.
Go Knights, go.
So you've got, as we are recording this, Monday will be May the 4th, which,
May
May the 4th be with you.
Also, it's gonna be May. Someone had to do it.
There is Millennium Fandom, which is a great local bar here that specializes in, sci-fi nerd culture, which is great. They're going to have their May the 4th party. And right after that, conveniently falling on Taco Tuesday, is Cinco de Mayo.
Hey!
The other holy day in my household, St. Patrick's Day and Cinco de Mayo. But even going back, on Sunday, the 3rd, at Sunset Park, there is the May the 4th be with you for Cinco de Mayo 5K, where you can dress as a Star Wars person or wear a sombrero or just go out there and enjoy the madness. That's going to be great. May the 4th, they've got...
So it's either Jedi or Mexican or Native appropriation. Take your pick.
Or why not all 3?
I would be Princess Leia.
As long as as long as you put on the cat whiskers.
Or sexy Jabba the Hutt.
as long as you put on the cat whiskers.
Exactly. So they're gonna have like their the Millennial Fandom Bar. They've got their May the 4th Star Wars themed cocktails, lightsaber raffle, and then on the 5th is Fremont Street is having their massive Drinko de Mayo celebration because we are Vegas after all.
Ah, nice.
They are saying that they're going to have 40 hours of free live Latin music mariachi performances across all 3 stages. If you can't make it out here next week, check it out.
Tell me more about the drinking.
So
40 hours worth.
yeah,
sold.
Yeah. Well, Vicky and I will be down there probably about lunchtime. So if you want to join us, that would be fantastic.
What do I have going on Tuesday? That may be a possibility.
All right,
maybe not at
down.
lunchtime, but maybe in the afternoon.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of great.
That is a distinct possibility.
Yeah, there you go. All kinds of great,
your
cool
calendar is
stuff.
free, put it in the comments.
Yeah, there you go. Come on out. So, but if you can't make it here next week or something like that, that's cool. You've also got the Electronic Daisy Carnival coming up, and for the first time ever,
EDC.
they are actually having a parade down Las Vegas Boulevard for the people that are going to EDC. So all their weird art vehicles and the light shows and scantily clad people. So that's a great.
Scantily clad people. That's all I think about what EDC.
That's a great way for people who like electronic music and don't want to go to the Electronic Daisy Carnival because I would spend the entire time there telling everybody to put on some damn clothes and go get a job.
When EDC is in town, that's exactly what I love. I love watching the girl in with painted on nipple covers and a G-string and a whatever walking through the lobby.
And fairy wings.
Yeah, and fairy wings and pixie dust out of her hair. And all the people are just like, oh my God, get it. And I'm just like, I don't know. The anarchy makes my heart happy.
Oh, no. It does. It is one
Makes
of
my
those,
heart happy.
It is just this uniquely American, we were at the Cosmo a couple of years ago about the same time. And literally a guy is dressed as Jesus and he's walking through the lobby of the Cosmo.
Oh.
And my very, Catholic wife went, what? I'm like, EDC. She goes, oh, yeah, okay. So that was just funny.
Get weird.
But you got that coming.
Only EDC. You're not welcome to dress as Jesus in Las Vegas any other time.
No, you can't. Just you're going to incur the scorn of Latino women.
I
don't want that.
I already incur the scorn of Latino women.
I
So
suddenly want to go rent a circle in Fremont and just Jesus pose from pictures.
Fair, go for it.
I mean, why not perform some miracles while you're at it?
Ooh.
Well, getting Drew out of the house, that would be his first.
We did it. We did it.
We did it. You've also got the Beverly Theater. They are having a May the 4th celebration at the Beverly Theater. If you want some other culture, there is the Hell Dorado Parade, which
that's coming up.
That's coming up. Mob Museum has Vegas Killers and Showgirls shows. Poetry contest at the Henderson Library.
Poetry contest or poetry slam?
Poetry. You know what? Yeah. Why not both?
I'm just asking.
Yeah. So,
Because I'm not sure I'm interested in the poetry contest, but I might be interested in a poetry slam.
My name is Bob. I was in the mob.
There you go. There are another. You got another.
That was for you, Amanda.
Dozen food liquor festivals, including the Lee's Discount Food and the Lee's Discount Liquor, the famous father and son duo. They've got their beer and tequila experience.
Ooh,
yeah,
where is
right?
that? When is that?
Yeah, it's this month. We'll have. I'll throw the link to all this stuff on there in the show notes. I actually will. While you are out drinking and celebrating, pour some out for the Cromwell because it is being replaced by the Vanderplump Hotel on May 29th because that's what the Strip needs is one more reality star just absolutely coming over and taking it. Yes.
The people that are on TV?
Yeah.
Yes. Being run by a Bravo TV star. And so we know that Drew will be watching all this from the comfort of his suburban home. But you, Slider.
When it stopped being the Barbary Coast is when I stopped caring about that.
Fair. What are we thinking? Are we thinking tequila with Darth Vader or just avoiding the Strip entirely so we don't accidentally end up in an episode of Real Housewives?
You had me at tequila.
All right.
The rest of it doesn't matter.
So
I mean, why not sit down and have a panel discussion with Vader and the Real Housewives?
Oh,
and see who bitch slaps who first.
You know,
Because full disclosure, I've never seen Real Housewives, but I have a feeling there's bitch slapping.
Yes, and if there's not, there probably should be, just because there's a show called Real Housewives, and somebody on there needs to be slapped. And I would love to go on one of those prediction markets and bet how long in that show or in that panel before Darth Vader just starts phantom choking one of them, you know. And
I bet one of the Real Housewives bitch slaps Vader before he does that.
And then he immediately,
Jessica.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, and then the Emperor's gonna be like, I told you were a bitch. You've always been my little bitch. It is all going as I have foreseen it. The bitch slap was imminent. You will find this Real Housewife is quite operational.
Me no like a big slap.
Okay, that's a hard voice to do. That's a hard voice.
You
to
can only
do.
maintain that for so long. So speaking of prediction markets, you remember that bad joke we made when we were talking about prediction markets a couple of weeks ago? Actually, you don't. It was on a previous show.
I do not, but I'm gonna go on a limb and go bad joke or accurate prediction.
Yes. So, Army Master Sergeant Van Dyke. He is stationed.
Van what?
He's a comm guy in North Carolina, and he is with those special ops guys. And he, of course, got read into the highly classified mission where the U.S. would be going into Venezuela to get President Maduro.
We brought him a sweatsuit and some sunglasses. We gave him a ride.
He's like headphones. Probably had some
Some
EDC music on there, right?
He's got a cool new suite in New York.
So, rather than prep his gear, dude, after signing his NDA, goes and gets on a poly market, bets on the invasion, ends up making 30 bets, walking away with $400,000 plus. Now, this is where it gets funny because he does all of this, and as a guy that is assigned to a special ops unit, he actually manages to fund it into his personal checking account using the burner name Burdensome Mix.
What is it?
That was his username on the poly market, Burdensome Mix, but it goes into all of the profits go directly into his personal checking account.
As one does.
As one does.
Smart. Like, and as soon as he won, he was like trying to change name on his crypto stuff.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, he did a bunch of dumb shit.
First off, let's talk about the fact that his username is a rejected DJ name from 2008. We'll go through all that kind of stuff. But they got him.
Wait, was the name rejected or was he rejected as a DJ?
Yeah,
both.
He made the money on that, but they said he violated his non-disclosure agreement, which, if these allegations are true, I would argue he did not violate it because he didn't tell anybody. He just made a bet on it.
This is the idea of prediction markets. Once someone knows, everyone knows.
As he got arrested, the SEC also leveled charges against him for insider trading, which I would say, if these allegations are true, he absolutely violated the SEC.
He's in a pickle because what he's going. And he's thinking like any of us probably would have been thinking when we were wearing the uniform. Oh, crap, I'm in trouble. I got to not get an LOR. I got to not get kicked out of the military, right? So I didn't share any classified information. I didn't tell anybody anything. I did place that bet in the prediction market, but I didn't tell anybody anything.
Exactly.
Right? And then you can go through a whole OPSEC assessment of that. But
if his lawyer's worth the shit, his lawyer will get him off the NDA violation.
That'll all be fine. The problem is he has copped to... He has copped to the insider trading,
100%.
Which because
it's not betting, it's contracts.
And I think we talked about this before.
You and I did offline.
Yes. The way these prediction markets are regulated by the Commodities Futures Trading Commission is these contracts are treated as derivative swaps, which makes them a security governed by federal law about securities. And because of the size of what he's done, the $400,000, that is felony insider trading.
They are going to crush him.
By basically saying, no, sir, I didn't tell anybody. I did it, but I didn't tell anybody. Don't kick me out. Don't take away my uniform. He's copped to $400,000 worth of felony insider trading.
Yes. And he's not alone. So Israel just grilled an entire squadron of fighter pilots because one of the guys during an interview confessed that the entire squadron was on Polymarket and they were betting on the days that they were going to strike Iran. And they're all making money.
Yep.
Yeah. If you have not, that's what prediction markets, again, the dual-edged sword of it is.
Now, if
it is known by anyone, it can be known by all.
Right. And now what Israel,
there's financial gain
what
there.
I would bet Israel has done, assuming Polymarket is legal in Israel, is Israel's just said, oh, this is fine. This is gambling. Right? Because if it weren't regulated by the Commodities Futures Trading Commission here, it would have just been kind of, oh, you made a bet on something.
Right.
You used, but it's not insider trading.
You know,
in the United States, it's a felony insider trading.
Yes.
Right. It would be like this, to put it in Vegas terms. If you knew, somehow you knew the ball was going to land on red, and you walked up and put, $100,000 on red, is that illegal because you knew?
Well, if you
But
knew
that's
because
different
someone
than
was
betting and
cheating.
securities.
Right.
That's cheating.
In that
Is a
example, it
different
depends on how you know.
So you've got an entire squadron, let's say, like, all right, guys, yeah, we know we're going to be striking Iran. They give us like a 3-day window. We're all going to bet on it being Tuesday. And like, all right, guys, we're going on Monday.
But
I'm Denif.
but that's what
I think I got like a 24-hour bug. We may have to go on Tuesday, boss.
yeah.
I don't know. I think the moon might be a little bright on Monday. How about Tuesday?
They just passed a law that senators have to stop making money and insider trading on prediction markets. I'm assuming that will eventually extend to their staff. This is the Wild West. It's not exactly regulated. It's not exactly legal. It's still finding out what it is and how it's governed.
and if you look
There's
at like
people that don't
the presidents of the two biggest markets on that, they just look like douchebags.
Well, and again, if we were being rational people and treating this as gambling, which it is, instead of trying to work around a patchwork of different state laws and having one federal agency that regulates it, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Right.
If we would just treat it as gambling, which it is.
Right. And
and we weren't lying to ourselves that these are derivative swaps.
Here's what's going to happen. There's money to be made there because when I see something jump from 2% to 12.5%, that lets me know maybe somebody, maybe there's a group of people in Israel betting on something, So when I watch that stuff, I look for
that's
those big
information
moves.
in and of itself.
Right.
Sure.
That lets me know maybe there's action to be had there.
Yeah. Or that thing where, was it Trevor Noah said potato or something on, one of the award shows?
Yeah, right. People are betting what's going to be said in earnings calls, what's going to be said,
Yeah.
And when you make money like that, it's addicting. It's for sure. We're all going to have.
It's
gambling
almost
problems.
like it's gambling.
Yeah. And I find myself throwing $20 on all kinds of dumb shit. I'm like, I can bet on that? What's gold going to be at the end of the month? I don't know, 48. Ooh, that's going off at 30%. I'll put $20 on that. And then you get to the end of the month and you're like, oh, you gold is down.
You really need to get out of the house.
We really need to get you back in a casino for your own good.
No fake.
What are you doing Tuesday, Drew?
Not running a 5K.
Oh, that's on Sunday. Yeah.
Nobody's doing that.
Yeah, what is the Polymarket bet on Drew running a 5K? And what would it take for you to actually do it for it to pay?
I mean, I don't know.
Would you do it for a 2-to-1 payout?
Just remember, if you influence it, it's insider trading.
Right.
Thank you, Commodities Futures and Trade Commission.
Just keep it on the DL. You don't make $500,000. You just make like.
That's my thing, man. What were you doing betting $30,000 on it? You'd have bet could have bet probably $1,500 and been smooth.
I'm sure he thought he was being slick because he spread it across 32 bets.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them under 1,000. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't have.
That's another felony. That's structuring. That's 2 felonies.
Like you said, he's in a pickle.
Yeah.
He's in a pickle.
Yeah.
And if we were just treating it as gambling, it would have been fine. Would have been a bad idea,
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be securities fraud.
Right. It would just be, well, you've lost your clearance and you're just going to go work at the Airman Family Readiness Center until your
He probably
retirement.
wouldn't have even lost his clearance because it would have been, well, you're the only one cleared to be the comm guy for these guys, so don't do it again.
That's the other part. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Good times. Don't bet when you know what's going on in a mission, or be smarter about it. I don't know.
Come up with a much better user ID.
Maybe keep your head in the game on the mission.
Yeah. and not worry about what financial gain you do or don't have, whether or not the bomb dropped here or there.
Yeah. Or be Israeli.
But if you're the one who picked out that sweatsuit for Maduro, good choice.
Yeah.
What brand is going to be the sweatshirt of the next president we take?
Yeah.
Nike, Under Armour?
Reebok. Except you do like the Michael Jordan thing. You put an American flag over your shoulder to cover up the logo because you don't want to offend your sponsor.
Well, speaking of sponsors, you know what's coming for the 2028 Olympics?
Oh, I was going to ask, did you get us a sponsor?
No. I don't know, maybe. So flying cars are finally here. We've only been waiting since Back to the Future movies came out in 1985. But yes, the EV trolls, which actually I had to write this down. Electronic vertical takeoff and landing.
Yes.
So
they've been racing them actually for a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, but they're coming to major metropolitan areas.
They're coming for you.
They're short 60 to 90-minute flights. They can handle up to 4 passengers, cargo. They're quieter than helicopters. They don't need the landing pad.
Are they piloted or are they
currently
unpiloted?
piloted?
Okay.
Almost
Is the intent for them to be unpiloted?
I have to believe
because the racing ones they are actually automated, but they have a pilot inside just in case.
Yeah,
safety pilot.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, it's an air taxi. It's, it could pick you up and take you to the airport. Now I have no idea the economics of this. I imagine it's going to be used a lot for elites.
I want to see that. Like, it'll pick me up and take me to the airport when Tesla's not even allowed to build their stupid tunnels near the airport. But a flying plastic box will be just fine.
Well, where's it going to land?
I mean,
it can't land in airspace. It's got to land in the parking lot.
Yeah, but to get to the parking lot, it has to fly through very controlled airspace.
Right. No, under, baby.
There is no under around an airport. That is all controlled airspace.
5 miles around to surface, and then you can get under the next tier.
I was saying, no, 5 miles around, it is surface to, So my air taxi is going to drop me off 5 miles from the airport? What's the point?
Yeah. But then you're going to
like a regular taxi.
Then you're going to take some other shuttle over there.
That was good.
Right? I mean, it's still getting you just it's still getting you just as close as the Vegas Loop is getting you to the airport now.
I know. That's my beat.
What about tourism?
What about tourism? We love it.
Flying taxis, up and down the strip, checking out the signs, maybe do a quick little drop off for 10 minutes somewhere.
Well, we have those. They're called helicopters, but yeah.
See, I mean, I guess that's where I struggle with it is we call them flying cars, but they're not.
Right.
They're big drones.
And you're right. Flying cars sounds cooler than big drones, but they are in fact just big drones.
Big drones that can carry people.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,000 pounds of people.
Like a carriage?
Yeah.
Maybe car for short?
Oh. A flying carriage car. Oh, I see what you did there.
See what I did there? That's where the word
car
car comes from. You didn't think car was short for automobile, did you?
My name's Automobile. Call me Car.
Call me Car for short. I would take one.
Texas, Florida, New York are bringing them out. The Olympics, they're going to be an official partner of the Olympics. They'll fly the Olympians around. If it can be profitable, this could be a new era of air travel. There's a lot to be hashed out. These are currently very expensive to get and maintain. You got to build the charging stations. But, like Teslas, once upon a time, the first Tesla came out, everybody went, nobody's going to charge a car. And,
Well, but I would offer something that they're, the same reason we do not have a true subway or even the monorail got expanded in Las Vegas is they're not just going to run up against regulatory and infrastructure issues. You're going to run up against the very industries that you are threatening. And those people, because they're established, have money.
Yes.
And so the Sunset Helicopter Tours, all those guys, because they have their own dedicated air corridor down the strip, over to the Grand Canyon, back up, and then down the strip again. They do the same thing out to Red Rocks. It's where 19-year-olds go to get all of their helicopter hours before they move on to the bigger helicopter jobs. And you had the taxi lobby and even the rideshare lobby that have been absolutely preventing the Vegas from establishing a proper public transportation system, especially around the Strip.
Yeah.
Which is how we ended up with this absolute pile of crap called the fucking Loop.
Boring water. It's good.
Yeah. And
Get some today. I know. Yeah. I can take you there.
Yeah. You know what? And honestly, even if you don't want any boring water, you're going to end up with it if you live here.
Look at the neon green pond and wonder what that's about.
And never mind that
With
this loop is designed to alleviate traffic, but we've got to go up on the surface streets 5 miles before the airport.
Yes, we're going to get some in your drinking water real soon.
With the refreshing taste of glycol.
Yes. So there are places where that will probably be immensely popular. I do not predict Las Vegas will be one of them.
Very good. That was my big question at the end. Is, do you think it's good for Vegas? What about you?
I can see on the long shot chance they ever get this really big airport built down by Sloan.
Yeah.
That could be a thing between
Airports.
Out of the airspace, out of the control zone,
Sure.
pickup spot, quick zip on this drone to probably that train station that's being built that the train will never be built for, probably to there, and then ground shuttle.
Because I've also the Sloan is one of the other locations, but I've also heard Searchlight, or not necessarily Searchlight.
Searchlight's far though.
But also just the other side of the mountain range out there in Henderson, they're talking about putting the airport out there. And that would just be where the
Boulder
planes.
City people won't be happy about that.
Well,
they don't
no.
even want a data center out there.
Right. No one wants a data center. I'd rather have an airport than a data center. But the planes will land, but then they will effectively build trams, and the luggage and everything will get transported through the mountains. And the airport, the infrastructure with the ticketing and the passenger drop off and pickup will all be in Henderson. So you wouldn't even see where the runway is. And it wouldn't be taking up valuable real estate inside the valley itself, which is also the big push for Sloan.
I'll wait.
Yeah. But
They've been talking about this Sloan Airport since I moved here the first time in 2002.
But you and I also lived in Colorado when they finally moved the Denver airport that they'd been talking about for 20 years because they were running up against the edge of the mountains and it was becoming a flight hazard kind of a deal, especially with some of the wind we've been having even this year. Sort of thing. And, what kind of fun conspiracy theories did that spawn?
I will be interested to see how, if we do end up with the flying cars, air taxis, eVTOLs, whatever they're going by, how they deal with some of these Vegas winds. Because I could imagine, I've seen a drone go.
There's a lot to consider. It's going to be very challenging for Vegas. I do see for special events like EDC, when everyone's staying on the Strip, to tie it all back together, and then that's out at the racetrack, which is a good 12 miles away. And if you ever try to drive it, it is
nightmare.
You have to leave at like 3 in the afternoon to get in there for when things start at 7 or 8.
We deliberately take Fridays off. When
I don't go over on that side of town.
And then the same thing when you'll do nothing with the NASCAR traffic, but the EDC traffic. And what will be interesting on that is because I feel like the EDC crowd, they're like, yeah, totally, I'll hop in a drone, because it's not a bunch of old suspicious people like us.
That's the prestigious thing, is to do the helicopter in EDC.
Yeah.
But there's only so many helicopters and so many helicopter rides they can do. But if you've got, even if you move this fleet of drones in
just temporarily,
just for EDC for the weekend, now there's kind of like an upper middle class version of taking a helicopter into DC.
Everyone that works at the Amazon warehouses or on the base would be like, yes, seriously, put those weirdos in their flying coffins.
Yeah.
And that way I don't have to deal with it.
Yep. Well, until it crashes on Craig Road and then no one can
And
get in and around
then
the
it's all
base.
just shut down because it's an FAA investigation zone.
Do you know who should not ever be in a flying car?
Chris's
a
mom.
pilot or otherwise.
Sorry. That's our crossover with everyone racers.
A fucking Skywalker. Because they're garbage people. Happy May 4th, everybody. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. And
Watch
also,
out for the Skywalkers.
have a blessed Cinco de Mayo. Be safe. Have a plan. Right? Seriously, you've worked too hard. Don't just take a damn Uber, walk, whatever you got to do. Don't get behind the wheel of a car if you've been drinking. And because it is a drinking holiday, I will just shamelessly also say do some buddy checks.
Yeah.
Yep. And don't do any insider trading. Don't do crimes.
Don't do crimes.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. If you want to disagree or agree, if you want to correct our math, or you just need to find out where the good tacos are, you can drop us a line at sincityspin.podcast@gmail.com. You can text us at 702-721-7328. We're on Facebook, Insta, Reddit, and the thing formerly known as Twitter. That is all we have. Stay safe and hopefully luck will be your lady. But if you wind up broke, well, I hope you have a swinging time.
Well, hot shit. You think I'm not bringing that back to you later today? You're out of your mind. Well, hot shit.